Welcome back to the Compost and Worm Farmer. Today we're diving into one of gardening's most underrated treasures, worm castings. Often called black gold, worm castings are the rich, crumbly material left behind after worms digest organic matter. At first glance, they might look like ordinary soil, but the truth is that castings are packed with secret benefits that can totally transform your garden. If you've ever wanted stronger plants, higher yields, and healthier soil, all without relying on synthetic fertilizers, worm castings are the hidden superfood your plants have been waiting for. So what makes worm castings so powerful? It all starts with their nutrient profile. Unlike traditional compost, which can vary in quality depending on the inputs, worm castings are consistently rich in essential plant nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, and magnesium. But here's the secret. These nutrients are delivered in a form that plants can actually absorb immediately. When a plant root comes into contact with worm castings, it's like offering a perfectly balanced meal that's ready to eat. No waiting for decomposition, no complicated breakdown process, just pure, accessible nutrition. But nutrients are only part of the story. Worm castings are also loaded with beneficial microbes that work behind the scenes to supercharge your soil. These microbes don't just improve nutrient availability, they actively protect plants against disease. Research has shown that soils enriched with worm castings have higher resistance to root rot, fungal infections, and even some pests. Imagine growing tomatoes or cucumbers that are not only healthier but naturally more resilient, thanks to the quiet work of microbes delivered through castings. Another secret benefit lies in how worm castings improve soil structure. Whether you're dealing with heavy clay or sandy, nutrient-poor soil, adding castings helps create the ideal growing environment. They increase the soil's ability to hold water while also improving drainage, which means plants stay hydrated without drowning. At the same time, the crumbly texture of castings creates tiny air pockets that allow roots to breathe and expand more easily. Over time, this leads to stronger root systems, and as every gardener knows, stronger roots mean stronger plants. And here's something many people overlook. Worm castings don't burn plants. Unlike chemical fertilizers or even fresh manure, which can damage roots if applied too heavily, castings are gentle and safe. You can sprinkle them directly around seedlings, mix them into potting soil, or brew them into a liquid worm tea to use as a foliar spray. No matter how you apply them, castings deliver their benefits steadily, without overwhelming delicate young plants. The best part? Worm castings keep working long after you add them. Their nutrients are released slowly over time, meaning you don't have to constantly reapply. One good dose can support your plants for weeks or even months, reducing both effort and cost in the garden. For gardeners looking for sustainable, eco-friendly ways to boost productivity, this makes worm castings one of the most efficient amendments you can use. So the next time you clean out your worm bin or buy a bag of castings, remember, you're not just holding compost. You're holding nature's most concentrated form of plant food, packed with nutrients, microbes, and soil-enhancing power. Worm castings are the secret that can take your garden from average to extraordinary. Thanks for tuning in to the Compost and Worm Farmer. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button. Subscribe for more worm farming secrets, and join me on the journey to healthier soil and thriving plants.